Yeah, 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 yeah. Como é que é, pessoal? Como é que é, pessoal? Como é que é, pessoal? Isto é um live em cima da hora. Um live em cima da hora até aqui para casa. Os putos tinham que ir dormir e etc. Mas a necessidade assim o pede. Eu vou deixar que vocês se juntem na sala, ok? Eu vou partilhar o link, porque é um live assim muito em cima. Vou partilhar o link. Dê-me só uns segundos. Dê-me só uns segundos. Dê-me só uns segundos para vos passar o link. Já estão 21 pessoas, fantástico. A internet, ok. Não se esqueçam de pôr gostos aí, não se acanhem. Não se acanhem. Deixa pôr o banner aqui do apoio. Deixa pôr o banner aqui embaixo. Deixa deixa o Instagram saber que estamos live. Ok. Como é que é, pessoal? Estamos live agora, assim rapidamente para um live surpresa com o meu amigo e advogado, ativista Taalib Saber. Vamos falar de umas coisas importantíssimas. Aproximem-se aí, ok? Ok. Swipe up. Então chamem lá o pessoal, chamem lá o mais pessoal, ok? Chamem lá mais pessoal. Chamem lá mais pessoal. Chamem lá mais pessoal. Já tenho o meu amigo advogado na linha. Já tenho o meu amigo advogado na linha. Deixem-me só fazer aqui só aquela cena no Instagram para a malta poder vir. Ok? Deixem os vossos comments aí. Não estou a ver ninguém a comentar ainda. Não sei se live, comment show, bababá, bababá. Deixem-me saber como é que vocês estão. Está tudo bem com vocês? Está tudo bem com vocês? Deixem-me só passar o link para os agricultores. Ok? Agora live. Assunto urgente. Yo, Taalib, you my guy, bro. You my guy. You my guy. You are my guy, bro. I called you. Yo, what's up? I'm waking up. Yeah, what's up? Let's go live. Yeah, I got you. That's some homie. That's some homie stuff, bro. Let me just promote the link so people can gather, so people can come in. Okay. I didn't say. Pessoal, eu não vos avisei que ia ser em inglês, pois não? Não está escrito na descrição, pois não? Yeah, mas vai ser em inglês. Vocês sabem como é que a gente faz. Ok? We worldwide. Live now and in English. For the ones in the back. Ok? Espalhem só espalhem só o link. Espalhem só o link. Como é que é? Como é que vocês estão? Como é que se sentem? Aproximem-se. Vou-vos deixar aproximar aí. Tenho o meu convidado. Vai ser em inglês. Para os que percebem. Espero que percebam. Ok? Para os que percebem, espero que percebam. Não, estamos a falar coisas que não fazem sentido. Então juntem-se aí. Juntem-se aí. No matter finds, thanks. The translator na casa. What? English or American? We don't know. Deixa-me só alterar aqui que é Em inglês. My guy Taalib is setting up. Okay, it's setting up. Okay. Bonsoir. Okay. Okay. Agora live. Live. Urgente. Ok, so people are gathering. Oh my God, é nestas horas que tenho vontade de me bater porque baldei as aulas de inglês. Jesus. Yeah, estou a deixar que vocês se juntem. Estou a deixar que vocês se juntem aqui, ok? Para que nós. Para que nós. Ok? Bom, pessoal, vou ter aqui alguém que eu posso chamar de amigo, pertence ao grupo de pessoas com quem estamos a trabalhar várias outras coisas, ok? No matter what we are the world, we are the children. Dizem raça humana de despertar, do despertar. Esse é o Mano André. Vou ter aqui já de seguida o meu irmão, advogado e activista, para falar um pouco sobre uns assuntos pertinentes, para lidar com algumas situações que estão a ocorrer com a minha pessoa e que podem ocorrer com outras pessoas, e também, se calhar, abordarmos um bocadinho sobre outros assuntos, ok? Então eu vou chamar ele, vocês já estão aqui assim de repente na casa, eu sei que a malta vai entrando. Yo, what's up, brother? Yo, what's
What's
up?
good? What's good? Como vai?
Como vai? Como vai? So the brother speaks Portuguese, and you guys that are not speaking English, Talib is something, bro. It's some. So how's your Portuguese going?
It's going. Like I literally, bro, have in my schedule set in the mornings or in the AM when I first wake up after I do my divination and everything, I'm studying
Yeah.
two languages,
Okay.
Swahili and Portuguese. So
Okay.
every day I'm
Uh,
hitting it. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
that's what I do with French.
Hmm.
That's what I do in French in the morning after I do the exercises and stuff like that. I do the audio, the audio stuff.
Audio.
No,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I go learning and practicing.
Comment
So yeah,
allez-vous?
bro. Yeah, je vais bien. Et toi?
That's all I know. That's all I know.
I don't know. I don't know. No, I know a lot. I know a lot. I know I know the language, but it's something about it. I'm an English guy, so if I need it, I'll use it. But that's
Hmm.
not my stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's like
Facts.
I was made to communicate with you. They they
Hey.
they know a guy by the name of Taalib would come and would be my brother, and we would have ways to connect. Now imagine if I didn't know how to speak English.
Oh man, that would be
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of people they ask me if I grew up, if I came from an English country or something like that, and I'd be like, no, that's hip hop. That's the
Hmm.
power of hip hop. If you let it, hip hop will teach you a lot of things, a lot of good things. So,
Facts. That's how I'm
bro,
learning about your music, man. But go ahead.
okay, yeah, 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 with music, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
music,
with your stuff. That's
yeah,
how I'm
yeah.
learning Portuguese.
Oh, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And I know that the people that are listening, they be like, "Yo, that's something. That's something." Bro, I brought you here. So, yo, people, he was not available. Okay, like not available. Like, bro, right now. But he didn't ask me like, bro, right now. Like right now, I said to him, "Yo, I need you." Okay, got you. 20 minutes, got you. So that's
Facts.
the type of energy that I want us black people to have with each other, That's what we need. Like, I got you, brother. I got you, sister. What do you need? What can I do for you? And I have my wife right now telling me, yo, you should tell me quick because yo, what's up with the kids? They're gonna sleep. And I said to her, It's a very important. It's very important. So you understand, Talib. All these things when they happen, they say it in Portuguese when the quando o ferro tens que bater quando o ferro está quente. You
Hmm.
have to I don't know how you do it in
Strike
English.
the iron when it's hot.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because this especially when you work with energy like guys like me and you,
Right.
we understand when things come. And me, I really love to obey.
Hmm.
And imagine you was, like I said, you was not available. And
Hmm.
I caught you right on the moment. Yeah, I'm here, brother. So what's up?
Facts.
So I'm bringing you, bro, because me, you, and other people, of course, we are working on other things. Okay,
Hmm.
you, for example, you are a lawyer, an activist, a filmmaker, and you're working with different things.
Hmm.
You're working on trying to, to make the bridge.
Right. Right.
That's what you're doing. Make the
Hmm.
bridge of the United States, Africa, and the rest of the diaspora of
That's
Africa.
right. Right.
Okay,
Hmm.
you, me, and other black men and women that don't get enough recognition because this is a very specific work. It doesn't come with learning. It comes with you gotta have it in you. You
Teach.
gotta have it in you. Okay?
Hmm.
So me, you are in the US. Me, I'm in Portugal.
Right.
We are delayed on everything.
Hmm.
Mentally, economically, we wait too much. Now imagine if you see the community in the United States and you'll be
Uh-huh.
like, wow, come on, man. We on some BS. I imagine that sometimes you'll be like this. Yo, bro, come on, man. You see
Yeah.
the guys over there in the US where you are when you operate and you say, yo, come on, man. Just yo, stop the BS, brother. Stop the BS.
Hmm.
Because that's what I feel, my G, that we are on too much BS to be respected right now. Too much. We doing too
Facts.
much everywhere. So
Facts.
me, on my market, I do a work that is very specific. Nobody's doing what I do.
Hmm.
Talib, do you remember? Do you remember telling me, yo, bro, you should do a crowdfunding or something, to help you with your projects? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, for you guys that understand English, okay, this is my guy. If you're coming right now, this is my guy. We are aligning some things on the backstage, and like him, I have a few people, and even if they don't know each other, even if they don't know each other, wait, I have the kids here. Even if they don't know each other, uh, 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 the main reason that I know all these people is to connect everybody.
That's
I
right.
know Talib. Talib knows some people from the US. He knows a lot. I know some people from France. I know some people from England. I know some people from Holland, from Switzerland, from other countries in Africa. Talib knows other people from other countries too. And the people around me, everybody knows someone.
Hmm.
So Pan-Africanism, for me, it's this connecting all of us everywhere. I
That's true.
didn't know when I start doing it, Talib. I just did it. I
That's
didn't
true.
know. I
Hmm.
always had the vision that, come on, man, let's stop the BS. I want to know everybody that looks like me, and I want to work with everybody.
Right.
So, me, I'm doing a specific work. So I called you to explain some things. I'm going to ask you, and then you're going to explain. So right now you're going to teach Talib. You're going to teach a little bit about these questions that I will ask you.
Okay.
It's like you're going to teach my people from Portugal, Angola, Brazil,
Hey.
Cape Verdes that are watching us about these types of things. One,
Wow.
Talib, I'm having a problem right now. No, it's not a problem. I'm having a challenge.
Hmm.
Okay? I'm having a challenge. there are a few people, even when they say we are not supposed to, yo, don't focus yourself on the bad things, focus
Hmm.
yourself on the good things.
Right.
But brother, me and you, we know that our community, we have to clean it.
Hmm.
It's very, very important that black people can clean their house.
That's right.
That's the main problem we have right now. Coons,
Teach.
bro, we have a coon pandemic. It's
Yeah.
worse than COVID 19.
Verdade.
Bro, it's worse than COVID 19 because COVID 19 it's not choosing who is killing.
Right.
But cooning on our society, on our community, is literally killing us. Just us.
Yes. Yes.
Just us. Nobody's dying. With the cooning we're doing, just us.
Hmm.
Okay?
Hmm.
So I'm having a problem. I remember that we had conversations and you said, bro, just why don't you do a crowdfunding? Why don't you do something together, donations, so you can invest on your project?
Right.
And I don't know if you remember, I told you, bro, because my community are very
I remember you
mentally.
saying that.
It's
Uh huh.
true. It's true or false. I said, okay, it's like I won't say it. It's like they retarded, but it's not retarded on the bad way. It's like, yeah, we are very behind,
Right. Right.
very behind. And I'm being attacked right now by receiving donations, bro. Our
Yeah.
community right now, I'm telling you, conscious people that never did nothing. I never heard about them.
Hmm.
I have 25 years independent doing
Wow.
music for my people, representing my people, 100% independent.
Right.
That kind of independence that right now Jay-Z and all, just on the product level, just
Hmm.
on the masters level, they all mine.
Right.
25 years doing it without asking nobody for a penny,
Hmm.
without asking no label for nothing. And right now I'm doing a podcast a few months and they gathering people to discredit what I'm doing. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Discredit, bro. Discredit. There is a guy that said, he posted,
Hmm.
do you want to learn? Buy books. You cannot teach. Listen, he said this in
Uh
Portuguese. You cannot free African people and ask them for money.
huh.
So I'm doing a podcast.
Oh wow.
The lights, the internet, everything we have to do, it has costs.
Exactly.
And you have conscious people in my community, bro, making propaganda right now so others cannot, don't help me build this that you know that I'm trying to build. I'm not gonna
Right.
say it right here, but those who know. Those who don't know will know.
Hmm.
And I made a post and I said, all my elders and all the content creators that I follow from the United States and the UK, especially, they work on donations. That's
Right.
right or wrong, brother?
That's right.
Can you expand on that for your brother? Where
Yeah.
did it come from? It's something that always belonged to the system, to our community and the ways. Expand on that, bro.
Yeah. So with donations, that's something that has always kind of been there for those that want to be able to advance whatever movement it is, but in particular, what we're talking about, the advancement and the liberation movement for our people.
Exactly.
And the reason is because there are a couple of alternatives. So you have the crowdfunding or the raising the money through your own kind, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have institutional donations or what we call benefactors. these are those people who have the large sums of money that have a particular interest behind the money that they give. So if you want, for instance, if you wanted to build whatever it is that you're building, and say you needed $100,000, or maybe 100,000 or 200,000 euros, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, you could get that money from these institutional backers
Yeah.
that will come and write the check. But the issue is there are certain things that you won't be able to talk about. You, you
Exactly.
won't be able to talk about racism and how that works. You wouldn't be able to talk about um, anything that has to do with attacking the structure and the status quo. You would be able to talk about some things that are kind of like little stuff that everybody talks about. Oh, it's bad that we're getting beat up
Yeah.
and shot. Oh, we need more education for our
Yeah. Yeah.
community, stuff like you can talk
Yeah.
about that. But the structural, institutionalized stuff where you may be actually calling out people and calling out institutions, that you won't be able to speak on. So historically, we've had to be able to raise the funds so that way it won't be censored. And even with the government, governments here in the United States allow people to receive grants, different type of grants and scholarships and stuff. So not
Okay.
scholarships, grants. So this is free money that's available through the government. But
Mm.
if you get this money, it again will silence you, because if you get money, you will not be able to do some of the things in which your heart's desire. So say for
Yeah.
instance, just talking, right? Let's just say I wanted to build a black military, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to build a black military that would help to defend our nation, and not only that, the nation of black people all around the world.
Yeah.
And within this nation, because it's a black military, there are certain tactical skills that need to be taught. Certain people that would not be able to enter into the black military that we would
Yeah.
just advance. The government will see that and say, oh, no, we need to make sure that we advance our they did this in Rwanda, I believe, the United
Mm-hmm.
States government, that is. Uh, the Rwanda, Uganda, and I think Kenya, so the Great Lakes region of Africa, accepted for many years secondhand clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a policy, one of America's foreign policies. So it came a point, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where uh, they were once again entering into their fiscal year, I suppose, and they were telling the countries, okay, well, we got these clothes, you need to renew, whatever. Rwanda said, no, we're not doing that. We're going to produce our own, because when
Yeah.
we get secondhand clothing, and that puts out our own business people, and we have to take this. So the US government said, oh, well, if you don't do this, then you're not going to get this type of money from us. You see?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's how it works. So when you do the crowdfunding, and when you call upon people who are of like minds and like hearts to open their wallets to donate, what that does is it gives you a voice, or those that want to donate gives them a voice, because it's like you don't have the energy. Everybody isn't doing what you do,
Yeah.
building your own, institution,
Yeah.
being able to rap, sing, produce,
Yeah.
do all
Yeah.
of that. Everybody can't do that. So I don't think that people recognize how large of a task that is to do on a daily basis, and
Yeah.
on the top of that, be a father to some kids. so,
Yeah.
so
Are you hearing them?
exactly, exactly. So that takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time to do. And for
Yeah.
you to
Yeah.
be so, like you said, 25 years in the game, and for you
Yeah.
to actually be not selling out whatsoever, and
Yeah.
still saying like, this is the mission, this is the goal. I put Cape Verde on my back. This is who I am, unapologetically, and going
Come on,
forward.
man.
That should be heralded, and that should be praised, because there we go, right there on your back. You know what I'm saying? There's no shame with that, and you're dealing with somebody who's proud of it, as opposed to people who want to make it appear as though they're not African whatsoever.
Yeah.
They'll look at you and say, well, I don't know what that is. That's not me. I'm not from here. You don't have people that will advocate for you like you're
Yeah.
doing right now, like you've always done. So people like that you need to support.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll try to translate a little bit for the people in the back. Eu lhe perguntei, eu lhe disse na experiência dele de ativista nos Estados Unidos, advogado e realizador, como é que ele vê a questão da doação, ok? O patrono, o crowdfunding e etc, o PayPal, babá. E ele diz que sempre esteve presente na luta da libertação dos africanos, ok? Porque, por exemplo, tu não podes estar a aceitar dinheiro de instituições ou de pessoas que não estão na luta. Porque a partir do momento que tu aceitas, imagina, porque há dinheiros livres até mesmo no governo para projetos. E eles dão-te esse dinheiro. Mas obviamente que quando te dão esse dinheiro, tu não vais poder falar certas coisas. É óbvio, não é? Tu não vais poder falar da mesma energia, não vais poder pôr o teu coração e as tuas emoções a fazer certas coisas. Então ele teve a explicar que desde sempre nos Estados Unidos, I gotta say a name today, Taalib, just give me. Tal de João Semedo. This guy, he has the face of an Egyptian mask. So this guy said, leiam livros, João Semedo no Facebook, leiam livros em vez de andarem a ver podcast. Do you understand, Taalib? Portuguese, more or less. I can translate you. I'll translate you when I finished. Leiam livros em vez de andar a ver podcasts. Cultura e conhecimento para o teu povo, tua comunidade, não tem preço ou qualquer tipo de taxa. Vocês alguma vez viram alguém que luta pelo povo, mas que cobra seu povo pela partilha do seu conhecimento? Temos que investir na nossa comunidade africana e não sacar da comunidade africana. Cultivem vosso cérebro. I'll translate to you, my brother. He said, read books instead of watching podcasts. Culture and knowledge for your people doesn't have a price or any tax. Did we ever seen someone fighting for the people, but they charges the people for the sharing of knowledge? We have to invest on our African community and not taking money from our African community. Cultivate your brain. So, this is the type of guys that then makes a post with some books, okay? Like, I have books for you to buy, I guess.
So can I respond to that?
Yes, of course you can respond. You're my guy, bro. You're my guy.
Let me
I
respond
called
to
you
that.
because nobody better than you for us to talk about this, because we, my community, Palop, Portuguese, we are very delayed on the conscience, you know, on a mental level. So I need you, and you are the guy because you are a lawyer. Your lingo comes in a different way because there are other people. But you know when you're talking, you know what you're talking about because you are in the field. You know what is happening. So add there, bro. Add there.
Appreciate it. So just to that point, because I'm tired of hearing that type of rhetoric all the time.
Exactly.
People say stuff like that, and I'm gonna give an example. Do you go to in Portugal? Do they have ShopRite?
Shop?
Right. Like what's a grocery store that's there where you food market?
Yeah. We got it. Yeah.
Okay. Because I can't think of a name. Because here I was thinking about CVS, but I wanted to make a comparison. But imagine going into a food market.
Yeah.
And you go and you ask for, or not even food market. Let's say like a pharmacy. You go to a pharmacy, and you want some medicine for your head. Right? You got a headache. On the counter, it says as a price, it has maybe €3.96, whatever the €3, right? If that's the price, you're not going to go in there and say, okay, I see that you got €3 on here. I give you 50 cents for it, or €1 for it. You're going to pay the price that it costs to get this particular product. So why is it when it comes to our community, no matter where we are, and when it comes to our services, you have so many people that say you'll tell them what something costs, and then they'll say, oh well, can I get like 75% off of this?
Yeah.
Bro, if you're not doing this to these big institutions and these big places that have the products that are literally exploiting your people, then why would you
Exactly.
do that to me when I don't even have the backing of them? So
Exactly.
for somebody to come on to a page or a website or whatever the case may be and say that you shouldn't charge people for knowledge. How much time do you put in doing this research?
Exactly.
How much effort do you put in doing this research? And that's assuming he's assuming that you don't give away stuff
Yeah.
for free, or you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah. Yeah.
do things for free. You know what I'm saying?
No,
How many
or he's
times?
assuming, or he's assuming that the money that I'm receiving on Patreon is paying everything, or something like that.
Exactly. That's not
Yeah.
even. Let's keep it a buck 50. Let's keep it
Yeah.
100% real, right? If you
Exactly.
need 500,000 euro to do what it is that you're doing, and this platform is only generating maybe 20,000, if that, or 2,000 euro, is that
Yeah.
really paying for what you're trying to do? No, it's
Of
not.
course not.
So
Of course.
the fact that you're asking to receive some type of assistance to be able to advance, what that is, if anything, what that's telling the people is that, look, you have a say in what it is that I'm doing. So
Yeah.
if I give you 500 euro, 2,000, 25,000 euro, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now I'm like, yo, Rahiz, yo, man, I like what you're saying, but do you think that you can talk about
Yeah.
injustices that
Exactly.
happen to ABC? You'd be like, yo, no problem,
Exactly.
no doubt. All right, you know what's up?
Exactly.
That's exactly what you're funding your own interests. So for somebody to come
Represents. Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
somebody to come on like that, it's not like you're out here taking advantage of the people, And I would be curious to know exactly that person who commented that. I'd be curious to know what his profession is. Does he donate free time to whatever his profession is?
Yeah.
And does he go on everybody else's podcasts or everybody else's blogs or whatever and say the
Yeah.
exact same thing? Because you
Yeah.
literally have people out here. Don't let me get started on the churches, but you literally have people out here
Yeah.
that sit up
Started,
there
bro.
and talk about selling you paradise in the sky and selling
Yeah.
you eternal afterlife that can't even do anything for you, or just interrupts how you speak to your own creator, and they're taxing you like a mug. So you're living in the hood, living in the
Yeah.
slums, the ghettos, and not
Yeah.
having access to basic stuff like water, regular food, things
Yeah.
to help you grow, education, while they got their bins and their big houses sitting high on the hog, charging you just to come into the place
Mm.
to listen. All these type
Mm.
of love offerings or building funds and all this and that's going directly into the pastor's pocket. We ain't talking about that. We're not exposing that. Is that same
Yeah.
dude running
Yeah.
up
We
on
don't
these
put,
churches?
and no, bro. We don't invest that effort on that stuff. We do it with
Exactly.
us. We do it with us.
Yeah, that's because it's much easier. Think about it. When you have been conditioned to believe that everything that you say or what you look like is bad, then you're going
Yeah.
to naturally attack that. But when everything that doesn't look like you is good, you're not going to step to it because you know there are repercussions. So if I go and I step to, say, some let's give for an example a politician. Let's say if I step to a politician and a politician did some foul stuff, maybe took my money, or even uh killed a family member of mine based on some dispute and all this and that. I'll cry, I'll shout, I'll demonstrate, I'll do those things. But I'll never step to a preacher, never step to a politician the way I'll step to another brother that looks like me in the hood
Ah.
or in the slums.
Mm. I was
I would
saying
never
this
do that
today.
because I know that if I step to that dude, then
Yeah.
it's a wrap. I do what I do. I go about my business. Ain't nobody checking for me. But if I
Yeah.
go and I step to that politician, you already know 5, 10 ages in deep going to come and take you
Yeah.
away. So it's
Yeah.
easy to get online and talk about how you can't sell, or you should not sell certain products to the people that should be free. But let's talk about some of our greatest teachers and our greatest master
Exactly. Let's talk
professors.
about them.
Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen.
Bro,
Those are two heavyweights.
I made a post today with those names and more.
Yeah,
Just continue,
those are
continue.
heavy. Those are heavyweights that died with almost penniless, and you have to still search for a tombstone, a headstone to put on their gravesite because
Yeah.
they gave away the knowledge for free. They would have these events and people would just come out, but they couldn't even afford to get buried properly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or, because the community didn't pour into them how we would pour into maybe these institutionalized teachers that are in these
Mm,
universities or that go around these speaking this world tours, speaking
mm,
about theories that
yeah,
don't even come from our people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like when people tend to attack from that regard, they are ignorant in the sense of the word, lacking knowledge. Because if you
yeah,
had knowledge, then you would understand that this brother right here has our best interest at heart. He's proved it time and time again. You've been in the game for how many years? Like you, why
25.
why do you 25 years you've been in the
Yeah,
game doing this? And
yeah,
that outlasts a whole bunch of other people's careers, you know what I'm saying? And
exactly,
the
exactly,
lives
bro.
of whom you touched doing this work. You know what I'm saying? Like that speaks volumes. So you're not new in this. So for someone to come at your neck like that, making it appear as though you have no track record, you have no history or no
Yeah, exactly.
reputation,
Yeah,
that's like mad foul. And
that's foul. Yeah, yeah, it's a big
yeah,
fail. That's what I said to you, yo, bro. Let's do it live. You work with legal stuff. I was like, oh, he's gonna come here. He's gonna talk because my people, where I come
hmm
from, they
hmm
listen if the thing is coming from outside. That's
same.
how. That's how far. That's how far we are. But in this game,
Yeah,
just bro, the crowdfunding stuff, it's not new.
nah, it's not.
Patreon and all this, PayPal, this is not new. It's
It's
not
not.
donate to a content creator, to a book writer, to your favorite bands, to whatever is the product that you see you want to see outside. It's not something new. So what?
Exactly.
And I don't want to get into the whys. I don't want to get into the whys because they go deep. They go
hmm
so deep. I was saying the guys. I was saying no. I made a post and I said the taxes that you pay, it's donations, and
hmm
you don't even know it. The taxes
Exactly.
that you
Exactly.
pay for the state or for the country or for your politics, and in the bank the taxes that you pay is donations. That's the money who makes them rich. You
hmm
don't own them that money, but you pay taxes and you don't talk about it. But when a
hmm
brother is doing something, and people have to understand, I made a goal, my D. I made a goal.
hmm
I said this amount of money, and I'll do one. I guess one podcast a month, a week. I didn't reach not even half of the goal, and I'm doing 3 podcasts a week. So people have to understand my problem is not doing this. My problem
Exactly.
is imagine that something to I want to create something and I want this to evolve. And I can evolve it just by myself, struggling,
hmm hmm
because I have to take time of different things and stuff like that. And a guy like me that knows a lot of people with money. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro.
And
That's something that is right. A guy like me
le-
that is not accepting money from other people, especially outside of my group. Especially outside of my
exactly.
group.
Let's talk about it, bro. Because if you think of, I'll say this, and I don't know how you feel, and I'm going to respect the fact that let's say you don't call out individual artists, but there, when I remember talking to one of my homies, and I was listening to your music. It may have been when we
Mm-hmm.
were working out or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I put on a couple of other artists' music, right? And I'm like, dang. So I'm listening to the beats and everything. I'm like, yo, this is fire. But I'm also looking at the views on it, at least on YouTube. And I'm
Yeah.
like, million, couple million, all this and that. I'm like, okay. And then I'm comparing the music, and I'm like, the content, though I'm not fluent in Portuguese, clearly I can do the Google Translate and see exactly what they're talking about in the lyrics. So I'm
Yeah.
like, the content isn't even on par with some of the stuff that you talk about because it's really on the notion of partying and BSing.
Yeah.
Like that's essentially what it is. But think about it this way for the family who's listening to this that cannot understand what's going on. You have
Yeah.
an artist that is pushed in front of the media and is promoting music essentially is kind of degenerative. So it's music that essentially destroys your culture and shows you in a bad light. But it makes you feel good while doing it. So you have an artist like that, and this artist has done nothing,
Nothing. Yeah.
absolutely nothing to help build your community. He hasn't put a dollar, or she hasn't put a dollar back into, or a euro back into it. She has not built any buildings or schoolhouses, none of that. And when they
Yeah.
get on these social media platforms and media platforms generally, they never talk about the issues that plague the country. They only talk
Exactly.
about how their status is and how they got haters and how somebody's coming for their spot and all this and that. But it's
Yeah.
nothing substantive. And here
Yeah.
you have a brother who literally has been in the game longer than some people have been alive, who may be your fans. So,
Yeah.
like, been in the game that long, that's promoting this particular type of music. And not only that, it's not just music, it's the institution in which you're creating of the entertainment industry that you're attacking. Now, mind you, this is the same stuff that Michael Jackson allegedly
Yeah.
got assassinated for,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
Sam Cooke got assassinated for.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so many people that have come before, have attempted to do this, and they have not been able to garner a lot of flair for it because of the fact of the people who are blocking, like the gatekeepers that are blocking that out.
Yeah.
And then not
Yeah.
only that, those that control the media cut
Yeah.
the narrative to make it appear as though either you're crazy, how can this person be in the game for this long and allegedly have this good music, but isn't known worldwide and stuff like that, but don't
Yeah.
understand the inner workings. So how do you want, as a people, be it in Portugal or wherever, how do you want to have independence? You claim that the media isn't giving you justice. You claim that you don't get justice in society. You claim that the police are killing and beating you. You claim
Tell
that
him.
so much is happening to your people, but you're
Yeah.
not willing to support the same people that want
Yeah.
to make sure that they advance you as a people. How can you
Yeah.
sit there and talk with both sides of your mouth like that when you
Yeah.
have somebody that's right here in front of you that's willing to do the work for you? It's
Yeah.
hypocrisy, and
Yeah.
people have
Yeah.
been conditioned to believe that and to continue to accept it. So what's going to happen is 5 years from now, the same
Yeah.
people that still don't want to donate, or the same people that still complain about donations, when the stuff still exists, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't understand, or I don't know why this is the way it is. Man, sit down, because you had an opportunity five
Yeah.
years ago.
Exactly. You could support someone doing something, or don't support me. Support something. But don't bash the
Exactly.
struggle. Don't bash the setup that we have right now to support what we're doing. Because what these dudes are doing, and that's the main reason I brought you here, is because I know
Mhm.
I'm touching people. And there is young cats, young kids that maybe are trying to do a podcast, but they don't have how. If we
Exactly.
let them understand that they can create a system that people can donate, and their fans, their viewers can make a sustainable system so they can create the content. And if they see us, creators of good content, developing and evolving, young cats, we'll do it too with pride. But these coons, they are trying
Hmm.
to cut, the roots of the pride
Hmm.
that can come with the example of someone that is doing for the first time something like this. And I gotta explain to you, bro. I gotta explain to you. Nobody was doing donations. I started doing, other podcasts started doing. I don't have a problem with that. I'm pioneer
Right.
on a lot of things, and I feel proud
Hmm.
about it. I want them
Hmm.
to, bro. I don't hide the game. I share the game, bro. Let's go. We go. Oh, come
Facts.
on, man. I want to see
Facts.
everybody win. Everybody win.
Facts.
That's
Vamos
why
lá.
I'm. Yeah, bro. That's why I'm doing this with you, bro.
Hmm.
If the problem would be money, I have the mindset to in Europe. I could be working on a bank or something like that. Bro, I could, bro. I'm not a dumb black man, bro. I
Facts.
could do. I
Teach.
could be doing different things, bro. I could be only doing music for the ladies, just for the
Teach.
ladies. I could be
Teach.
only just making music for the ladies because our women, they support us. They support us,
All
bro.
right.
My
Facts.
biggest
Facts.
supporters that I have right
Facts.
now are sisters, brother, because they see the
Mm-hmm.
value in things. They see, black women, they can feel the intention that you have. They are the
Right.
they are the ones that made us. So they have, if they tune in, they already know who is who. So then you have this group of men
Mm-hmm.
trying to bash another man, and then we have our women dying by the
Mm-hmm.
hands of police, by the hands of everybody, and we as men, we don't have
Come on.
no
Come on.
respect at
Teach.
all. We don't have no respect at all because when we have to support each other, we bash each other. We destroy each other. We
Teach.
talk bad about whatever, man. It's like everything is for a feeling.
Teach.
If I don't like it, I won't support it. Bro, you don't have to like. It's your people. Just support. You don't support Taalib, don't support Rahiz, okay, but just don't mess with what they're doing. Go support another
Exactly.
person.
Exactly.
Go your way, bro.
Teach,
Go
bro.
your
Teach.
way. Do your thing. And reap your blessings. Just stay with what is yours and let other people that are doing other things, you know, go pick what is theirs. And there's another, yeah,
Teach.
bro. I had to have you. This was important today.
Teach.
We talked about,
Facts, bro.
like right now we have Breonna Taylor and and what is happening, and people don't understand. We are not in a good position right now. We are not. This is not the time for cooning. This is not the time to project self-hate. This is not the
Teach.
time to promote negativity. This is not the time
Teach.
to promote separation,
Teach.
discrimination, colorism. This is not the time because we are we are not entering. We are inside a trap that was
Teach.
made, and we are following exactly as we are programmed to do it. We are
Teach.
doing what is supposed to do. We see, and then I have to tell you, there is a big awakening happening in
Mm-hmm.
the world. It's not just the black people, white people. No, the entire nature is doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. I feel it. And
Yeah.
nature is saying, human beings, yo, what's up? You guys are BSing. What's happening? And we
Teach.
are not listening. And the main source is Africans. The main source for humanity is Africans. So, on this imbalance, that we have right now, we are the ones that are paying the biggest bill. And
Teach.
because it depends on us to lead, it's on us, bro. Bro, it's on us. We have
Facts.
to lead, but black men don't want to lead.
Facts.
Black men want to fight with each other, bro.
Bro, let me tell you that part.
Tell me, bro.
It always comes to my mind. It always comes through as what Malcolm X used to say. There would on the plantation there were two types of Negroes. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house
Yeah.
Negro lived right in the house with his master. He would wear good clothes, have good diction, he could speak well. Whenever his master got sick, he would be like, "What's wrong, boss? We sick?" Whenever his master's house caught on fire, he would do everything that he could to put the fire out. He loved his master more than the master loved himself. And
Mm,
then you had the field Negro. The field Negro was the one that hated his conditions. The field Negro was the one that wanted, when the house caught on fire, he wanted the house to burn down. The field
yeah.
Negro will go to that house Negro and ask or say, "Yo, we need to go. Let's run. Let's leave." And it would be the house Negro that would say, "What do you mean leave?
Mm.
Separate from this good white man? From this
You're crazy.
institution? From all of this? You're
Yeah,
crazy, man. Or where
yeah,
can you find better living than this? Where can you accomplish with better success than here. And I
Yeah.
think that what happens for our people is that because of what was stated in the Willie Lynch letter about the
Yeah.
divide and conquer tactics, putting light skin versus dark skin, putting
Exactly.
elders versus the youth, putting men versus women, even in some instances, putting the men amongst themselves. So now you have the portion of you have our people, and let's talk about, our brothers for a second. You have
Yeah.
some brothers who are looking like, okay, you're my enemy now because I see you as a threat. You, for some reason, because I have so much insecurity within me, your very existence is a threat to me because I believe that you're going to attack me in some capacity. You've been cultivated to believe that. I have a homeboy of mine who is from the South here in the United States, and
Yeah.
he went up north to New York. And he was always talking about because the South is a little bit, they're known for being a lot more friendly, a lot more hospitable, much akin to how we are naturally as African people, But when he went up north, and so the New Yorks, the Massachusetts, those areas, he went up
Yeah.
to New York and he noticed how cold it was, not in
Mm.
temperature, because it is cold in temperature,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
cold
But
as it relates to like the
the
people,
relation.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
the relation to the people. So you go and you say, what's up to a person, and they'll look at you like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah. I
Or
don't know
you'll
you, man.
say,
Yeah.
you go to help somebody out, and it's like
Yeah.
there's for some reason that's something that
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do. That
Yeah.
was his experience. You know what I'm saying? So we have been thoroughly conditioned over centuries to
Yeah.
believe that we are each other's enemy, which is why it's so easy to divide and conquer. It's so easy to come to you, Rahiz, and be like, all
Yeah.
right, bro. So I see you in a group with your family member, and I'm gonna offer you maybe, I don't know, like €1 million contract to
Mm.
go out on your own, and do your own thing. You're like, well, nah, because we kind of grew up together. And the reason I'm here doing my thing is because I was able to learn from him and do all this. Nah, forget him. This is about you. As a matter of fact, you
Yeah.
better than him anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like you can sing, you can rap, you can produce, you can do all that. Do you really need him? And then
Yeah.
you start thinking in your insecure mind, you start thinking, hmm, I am kind of nice. I am kind of sick with it. I really don't. You're right. You're right. And then all of a sudden, you get your status and you get your clout. You left your brother back, and it's like, oh well, you why can't you pull yourself up by your bootstraps? I did.
Yeah.
I was able to do this on my own. Why can't you? When he has to remind you, like, yo, no, you didn't. When you didn't have anything, I was the one that helped you. When you didn't
Yeah.
have a beat make machine or anything like that, that's
That's
what
what
I
they do.
gave it to you. That's
Yeah.
exactly
That's
what
what
they
they
do.
do.
So
That,
that's
that,
why
that
you
that's facts.
have. That's exactly why you have this. Now you play it on a larger scale with our everyday situation. We live in
Yeah.
a capitalistic society to where you're always going to have a poor class and then you're always going to have a wealthy class. So
Yeah.
now you have the working class that are doing all this work, but not making pennies. I mean, excuse me,
Yeah.
making peanuts in
Yeah.
comparison. So you can barely survive if you have a job. In instances, you may not have a job. So now
Yeah.
what do? You need to survive. So you go resort to crime. If I see another man in the alley, he hasn't eaten in maybe a few days. I haven't eaten in a few days. I got a crime baby, but I got a dog on me, a gun on
Yeah.
me. So like I see him with his paycheck. I'm like, oh, what's up? And that's how it starts. But they continue to take advantage of our let's say our just natural nature to be hospitable, to be
Yeah.
accommodating, to be welcoming. They take advantage of that and exploit, and then they turned us against each other. And then it's in the music, it's in the videos, all that stuff. Think about what we
Yeah.
listen to. Every time we
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
something on, every
Yeah.
time we put a track on, it's always not F this dude, taking this dude's girl, da 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 da, whatever the music is. But it's not necessarily music that helps you to uplift oneself or helps you to get up out of your circumstances or even look at your fellow man as a brother. It's more so like I can flex on you and what's good.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have anything. So that's
Yeah.
that all of that. Dr. Francis Cress Wilson used to talk about it. All of this is connected. Music or entertainment rather is connected to spirituality, which is connected to a political state, which is connected to education, and it just keeps going on and on and on. So it's like you have to, for us as a people, we have to gain knowledge of self, and a lot of us don't have that, which is the reason as
Of
to why
course.
you got people that come on your show. I mean, come on the chat or the page and talk reckless. You know, you got
Yeah.
people like the attorney general out here in Kentucky that can literally
Yeah.
get on camera and say, "Oh, well, you know, there's no we review the facts, and you know, there's nothing that we should charge the officers with outside of wanton endangerment because they shot a bullet or they shot bullets into somebody else's house by mistake or into somebody
Yeah.
else's apartment by mistake."
Come on,
So
bro.
like you can do that, but if you have a knowledge yourself and you understand what's going on, then you realize, well, this dude wasn't aligned with us anyway. So
Yeah, it's a
all
paycheck.
skin folk
It's a
ain't
paycheck,
kinfolk.
bro.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
because bro, this guy, we have so many cowards between us. That's a
Hmm.
major problem for me, bro. Because that is being coward. Today, I was talking I was talking with my wife today, and we were talking about it. And I was like, "Damn, do you know it was a black lawyer?" I was like, "Oh, yeah." I
Yep.
said, "Yo, Taalib was saying me." She was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Yo, this is because of a paycheck and
Hmm.
self-hate. Because
Self
if you
hate.
don't have self-hate, you don't accept the check. If
Teach.
without self-hate, you cannot
Teach.
sell your people.
Teach.
You can be the most greedy person in no, because no, it's not right because if you greedy, you have a level of self-hate. Because
Exactly.
greedy people will sell everybody, even themselves, because they don't love
Hmm.
themselves. So
Teach.
imagine this, bro. You can sell your people because you have trust issues, you have insecurities that were promoted and programmed centuries in your DNA, epigenetics. And you will carry these centuries till you be someone that have in his hand right now. Do you want me to send you the link?
Yeah, sure.
You want me to send you the link so you can sell
Yeah.
your people? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, send the
Because
link, man.
bro, this one is another epic. Me and you, we cannot do nothing together, bro. It's happy.
Hmm.
It's we doing this like day cat, bro. Another one.
Hmm. Another one.
Me and you know, this is those conversations that our people need to listen. Oh, it's not this. But this is what I say to everybody, bro. Black men have to stop a minute and and make a big a deep dive inside and uh, 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 what is the word? What is the word? To understand the
Uh-huh.
value that we have, and on the other hand, try to understand what money is.
Teach.
What is
Teach.
money, bro? We are selling our sisters because of money. So a sister dies, and it's on the hand of a black man. And I imagine yourself as a lawyer, bro, when you saw that stuff, because you understand all the details and stuff like that inside of that
Hmm.
job. I imagine how did you the way that you felt, like you said, man. And that's why we have to support our people. We have to
Exactly.
support our lawyers, our teachers, our businesswomen, our businessmen, our kids, our elders. We have to support each other, bro.
Exactly.
Because we
Teach.
don't have nobody and nothing else. We don't have an army. We don't have banks. We
Hmm.
don't have a political institution that really can fight for us. We
Hmm.
don't have even an ideology. The ancestors, they set up the blueprints so that we could follow.
Facts.
But we were slavery made us what we know that made. Okay, we forgot everything. But they did it on a deep level, and we don't
Facts.
remember nothing. So here we are
Facts.
in the middle of an environment that was not built for us, trying to blend in with the picture, and you the darkest thing in that picture, brother. You cannot
Right.
hide. You cannot
Right.
hide. You know? So
Hmm.
that's the problem. You see, I'm trying to do something for my community. And you are someone that knows me. uh, uh, we have a few years talking. These dudes are dudes that I know, bro. And it's two ways to do this. They want to bring you to their level,
Right.
and that's the problem that we have because we are too emotional. We don't think that when these type of attacks come, they come from insecure people that have traumas, okay, that have self-hate inside of them. Bro, sister, if you listen to me, I'm saying it in English because I'm with my guy. Maybe his people will listen to this. And then I'll say it in Portuguese. Bro, sister, you can read all the books in the world. You can know all the names of all the elders and ancestors that fought for us and still be a coon and still have self hate. It doesn't
Teach.
make you awake. It doesn't make you, you know, woke just
Well. Mhm.
because. You are not woke just because. Because there were people that never wrote something, never didn't even know how to write and read, more woke than us today.
Teach.
Levels to this.
Teach.
Woke, but woke because wokeness is not something that you pick up in a place. This wokeness comes from inside of you. Then you
Teach.
add to knowledge. Knowledge of self, it's knowing yourself. It's not knowing about what others know. You can add to what you know, what you research, go deep, add to what you have, and build your wisdom. But knowledge of self is knowing who you are, where you come from, who's your people, your culture. Know how to deal with your emotions. Know how to deal with your insecurities. This is things that you don't need to read if you are in tune with your main existence. You know, the higher self that you have inside, once you attach to it, it cannot be explained because it's something that, bro, we cannot teach people how to wake up. we
Teach.
can we can give you information so you can translate that information, making your evaluation of it, and processing on your way of thinking, adding and using using sense and logic. Bro, you know what
Teach.
I what I really feel?
Hmm.
We don't need leaders. We need logic. Because
Teach.
when I see nature doesn't need no one to tell them what to do. What do we have wrong? I know. I know. I was like, okay, I know. Cuz I do these dives. Okay. It's because we are waiting for a leader, but it's on every one of us to lead our own heads. So if
Facts.
everybody follows sense and logic, you don't need nobody to tell you what to do because every animal species knows, feels, and is born with a set of rules that allows you to live in this ecosystem balanced. We are
That's right.
extremely unbalanced. So this guy is posting books telling people that you only learn from books. Dumbass.
Bro, the other issue I have with that is the fact that even if that person had an issue with what you're doing, if this is
Yeah.
someone that you know and you know how to get in contact with them personally,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
why not just do that? I could easily send you, I don't know how if he has your number now, but I can easily send you either a message privately
Bro, my
or
my
text,
my my
whatever it is, call you.
my social network, it's public. There are
Exactly. So
guys,
you
there are guys that are blocked on my personal page, but my
Mhm.
public page, it's open.
Yeah. And they can
So you
easily
can
do
go,
that.
but you know
Easily.
something, my G, you cannot do that when you understand that there is no reason for you to do that. That is not
Yeah.
your goal. Your goal is not to tell the person what he's doing right or wrong. Your
Hmm.
goal is because you are emotionally unstable, you need attention, and you want to use another black man so that people can look at you. That's the problem with lots and lots and lots of black men that we have right now. They need this
Unfortunately.
attention, social media attention. So they use Taalib, they use Rahiz, they use brothers that they know that have a certain energy, because we do it with the people that are doing stuff, bro. We don't do it with the
Exactly.
guys cooning. We don't do it
Exactly.
with the artists that are not saying nothing. We don't do it with
Exactly.
the politics. We don't do it with the police. Bro, you have guys following a guy like Talib, imagine, because he's doing good for the people, or we are all imperfect. Nobody said that we want to save anybody. No, we
Right.
want to add to the salvation. We want to add
Exactly.
to the change. I will not
Facts.
directly save anyone that doesn't want my handout.
That's it.
So, what's your
That's
problem,
it.
my G? What we want to
That's it.
do is we fighting so that our women can respect us. I was talking
Hmm.
with Susie. I said to her, the day that the black woman see all black men respecting each other, they will feel secure.
Teach. Teach.
Till then, they will keep trying to find security on the white man, because
Mm.
their problem is not money. Our sisters, our women's mom, grandmom, sisters, aunties, and the real problem is not money, it's
Mm.
security. But
Teach.
society sold an idea of security that has to do with money. So when
Teach.
the black man is the guy that is extorted, it's the one that builds, but the one that doesn't get anything. If every species in the planet has a peer, if our women they want security, but we cannot secure ourselves, even when
Mm.
we are just amongst each other. Everything we do is scream, everything we do is fight, everything we do is talking bad on one another. Yo, our women are looking at us on the big picture, and they don't, it's not conscious, it's subconscious. Her higher self is trying to, yo, this is not a place to be right now.
That's it.
Our man is weak right now. They don't know how to be 500,000 in the same place loving themselves.
Facts.
We don't know how to
Facts.
do it, and we don't want nobody to teach us how to do it. And how Sue said something that is really, really, this conversation is really, really important. I didn't know, I imagined that could be this type of, you know, higher vibration. Sue said they don't want to lead, they just want to follow. But the people, that's what I think that she tried to say. But the
Mm.
people that they want to lead, they want to tell them how to lead. So you was not built to lead. You don't
Right.
know how to lead. You don't want to lead because you're scared. You're a coon. The
Hmm.
only time that you have courage is to kill another black man. The only time that you have courage is to denigrate, to do all types of wrong things with the image of another black man. That's the only time that you want to lead something. I want to lead the destruction of Taalib. I want to lead the destruction of Rahiz. But that same energy, that same mentality and persistency, that same that same work,
Right.
dedication. You don't grab a gun and
That's
go in
right.
front of the police department and start shooting everybody there. I'm not saying everybody, I'm not saying nobody to do it. That's not the way. I believe in love and peace, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, me
Mm-hmm.
saying, I'm speaking with an attorney, so I know that I cannot go out of pocket. I'm just saying that the way is not to be violent with each other. That's not the way, not even with nobody. But if we are up to reaction, let's defend ourselves and our
Teach.
people.
Teach.
Let's defend ourselves and our people. Because if you are frustrated, but you're not doing nothing to evolve your, your own self, you are not doing nothing to help your community. Because, yo, bro, I gotta tell you this. There is a lot of people that think that help is giving money. Yo,
Mm.
I give money to my parents. Yo, you don't even see them. You don't call them. If they are sick, it's another person that takes care of them. No, but I send money all every month, brother. That's not taking care. That's sending
Teach.
money.
Exactly.
Oh no, but I can take care about. No, you sending money. Money for me, it's not attached to feelings. It's something that you use to to generate to imagine you want a material situation to work on A, B, or C. Money can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But help our community, it's uh 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 uh, uh inspirate. How am I gonna say it? You cannot tell people to do what they don't want to do.
Inspire
But
them.
what I see, it's our community has to understand that receiving support and help from someone like you,
Mm-hmm.
it's not something negative because we all need each other.
Mm-hmm.
These people that don't help nobody, they don't like people to help them. Pride and ego, a lot we have between us. I don't have, if I don't have, I can ask to another brother. No, you won't ask Taalib for help, my now, bro. Yo, bro, a man doesn't do that. For you to get respect, you need to get power, money, respect. What you need in life, power, money, respect. No, what you need in life is health, love, and a community, bro.
Teach.
Because
That's
if you
right.
have a community, you have everything else, but no money, power, respect. I grew up on those lyrics, but now I understand that is not our way to be. It's the system. I understand money, power, respect, but the way I see it, no, bro. The way I see
Yeah.
it, no, bro. As a lawyer, I have to make you talk about something.
Okay.
Does internet, and I know I'm just making the question.
And now you
Can
go.
you sue someone? Can you sue someone because of defamation and all these types of things in the internet when you work with your image? Just like me, I'm an artist. And then
Mm-hmm.
you have blogs or sites or groups of people on places, saying things that you didn't say, trying to promote a campaign that can, uh, what is the word? That can promote what is the word, bro? Imagine
Um,
they do stuff and it can make you
money.
no. It can hurt your career.
Oh, damage your
Blogs,
reputation.
yeah, exactly. Blogs, sites, groups of
Mm.
they do groups, closed groups, and then you have print screens of people and you know the people and what they're
Got
doing
you.
is dangerous and you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
feel yourself like being in the middle of a dangerous situation because people are ignorant and you can be promoting something that can hurt someone. Can you
Mhm.
expand on that, bro? So,
Yeah,
so public knowledge.
yeah. So here in the United States, and particularly in the area where I'm licensed in Maryland,
Yeah.
for defamation, that has to be something that does damage. It has to be a false statement that's made,
Mm-hmm.
um, that damages the person's reputation.
Exactly.
And there are
Like stealing money from the people.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, if they
Yeah.
use your name, so
Yeah.
it's a oh God, what's the name of it? It's a privacy claim.
Yeah.
So you have two is related, but it's kind of separate. So defamation is, say I talk about you in some capacity that's not true. All right,
Yeah.
Rahiz is out here taking money from the people and
Exactly.
stealing and da 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 da, da, right? If it's not true, then that's defamation. And truth is the only
Exactly.
thing that can bar you from a defamation suit. But
Yeah.
then you have another aspect, which is the likeness and image. And
Exactly.
that's what law is that? That's I got intellectual property. I want to say
Exactly.
privacy. So when that happens, there has to be a monetary. Typically, there's a monetary gain from it when people
Mm-hmm.
use your image and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and you can sue them for it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to ask them to cease and desist, and then you can sue them for any
Mm-hmm.
type of proceeds that they made. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime somebody, and I actually did a know your rights class on this, but typically people don't realize whatever you say on the internet is already meets the threshold of publishing it to a party that's outside of the two, you and then the person of whom you're talking about. So when
Exactly.
you publish something on the internet and then it damages somebody's reputation, and then
Mm.
they can prove monetary damages for it. So you can prove that this cost you, before this happened, you were making say ten
Exactly, bro.
thousand before, and
Mm.
then now you're making five.
Mm.
Then you can prove that, and you can sue them for that.
Mm. Isso.
Yeah.
Ok. Então, pronto,
Hmm.
era o que eu vos estava a explicar. Para vocês que estão aí, também trabalham noutras áreas e etc., era o que eu já tinha postado, não é? Trabalhar com a tua imagem, se tu conseguires provar que a propaganda de alguém está a prejudicar negativamente a tua carreira, não é? Uma questão da tua imagem, da tua privacidade e da tua propriedade intelectual, tu podes processar essas pessoas. Ok? Então, quando eu estou a falar as coisas, as pessoas não podem pensar, as pessoas têm que perceber, eu não estou a falar do cu, eu não estou a falar do rabo. Ok? E eu quis fazer este live com o meu brother, porque eu já sabia, ok? Eu já sabia disto, já tínhamos falado, e eu queria que ele viesse aqui para vos explicar, e ele só vos deu basically. Basically. Ok? Yeah, brother, that's why I love
Yeah.
you. We are
Love you too,
necessary.
bro. No doubt.
Everybody on his own place. We need this, bro. We need black woman and black man to be together and solve, because all this consciousness that we have to rise up, it will be done if everybody is on the same frequency, on
Facts.
the same boat.
Facts. Facts. We need it, and we need it, and
It's easy.
we have to be that example for them to do that. So to show that self-approved essentially. So you have to walk in that same light in that same vein. So because they're gonna look at us, and not only that, it starts with you anyway. So when it comes to leadership, you have to be the example, that which you seek or the change that you seek.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
continue to do what we do. We continue to promote, respect, and protect the Black woman. Keep promoting us to stay together, to have healthy relationships, and to just be able to appreciate and love one another. I think as we continue on in that spirit and as we move, then you will find that more people will resonate toward that because they see exactly what that looks like. And then that
Mm.
feeling and warmth that you get from it, it'll be
Yeah.
very satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That that's
Yeah.
that's that yo, bro. We have a complex, but our situation is complex. But to solve it, there is, you know, a small group of actions that we have to start doing in masses that will unblock everything. And overnight, everything changes. People are lost. People are, tired. Yo, yo, yo. And I'm always like this. It's not that difficult, people. The the most difficult part is for us to control our egos, our emotions, and understand that we are in a war. We was born in the middle of a war. We are like prisoners of war because I didn't want to be here. I'll tell you, my G. I'll tell you. I wanna wake up in the middle of the sun 24 hours a day. I don't care. I would love to be in Africa, everybody to be there. We didn't ask to be here. Okay? But if we here and we are a community, we have to help each other. We don't have to like it. It doesn't have to be everything for a like, for a view, for clickbait, for no, it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be something that everything is something to gain emotionally. It doesn't make sense because that's what we do. We don't like people and then we start hating on them. Yo, your problem with not liking someone that you don't know or that even you know but he's doing something but he's not hurting you. Your
Right.
problem is not that person. Your problem is yourself because you reflect what you think about yourself on others and then you pretend that you are, yeah, I care about others. No, you don't. You don't feel right on your, on your own situation. That's why you're trying to destroy another black man, another black woman. And most of the times, the people that we're trying to destroy are people that are trying to build. Because the ones that we were supposed to unite and ban, we are too corrupt to accept that because of their monetary value or because they are famous or because of whatever, we don't put the
Hmm.
same effort on destroying people that have money and then have power and then have popularity. We don't invest the same effort that then we do it on the next brother that was born on the same area as you that is trying to do different, and for many reasons you don't like him. We respect that. We can respect because we are animals with feelings. So okay, I don't like that person, but we don't need to desire something happen to something to happen to that person. We don't need to. We don't need none of this because someone is doing it even when we don't do it. So why are we helping other people that are working hard to do us wrong?
Hmm.
Why
Hmm.
are we helping them? Okay, bro. So, bro, let's finish this. If you want to finish, say some words to our people so they can stay with your last words.
Facts. I mean, I give thanks for your platform, bro. Like I've learned so much just in my fight toward freedom for us and about just our people globally. You know what I'm saying? And the circumstances and I'll leave you with this, you know, there's an African proverb many may know that goes, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if
Yeah,
you want to go far, you go together.
yeah,
And we can go so much farther as a
yeah,
people if there's unity, as opposed to us thinking that we can go far in our individual capacity. And
yeah,
so long as we love on each other, respect each other, don't tear down each other, uplift each other, we'll be fine.
yeah. Okay. Bless you, bro. Love you, bro. Thanks
Blessings, bro.
for
Peace.
your
Love you too.
time. We're going
No
to
doubt.
talk. Okay?
All
Bless.
right. Peace.
Então foi o que o mano disse. Não precisamos de desrespeitar uns aos outros. A gente não gosta um dos outros, whatever. Mas podemos respeitar e no respeito há amor. Ei, pega Tesso. Como é que é, mano? Estavas aqui há muito tempo ou só entraste agora? Ver isso do início depois, mano. Great conversation. Eu tive que fazer isso, Samorainer. Pega Tesson. Tive que fazer isso, mano, porque, mano, há people que fica a cansar a cabeça de um gajo. E mesmo que as pessoas dizem, não ligues, não, mano, porque isso depende da educação da nossa comunidade. Nós temos muita coisa para aprender. É por isso que existem gajos como eu, estão conectados com um advogado. Ele não é só um advogado, ele tem uma companhia de advogados. Ok? Não é só um advogado, ele tem uma companhia de advogados. Ok? É um realizador, ok? De filmes. Ele é um ativista e ele está envolvido com grandes casos. E ele é alguém com quem eu trabalho. Então eu tive de trazer ele aqui à minha plataforma para dizer à malta, principalmente, primeiramente nessa conversa das doações, como o outro José de não sei das quantas estava a dizer, que não se pode desenvolver o povo a pedir dinheiro ao povo. Que estupidez é essa? Está aqui alguém dos Estados Unidos que te diz, Dr. Ben, que é um dos nossos top, morreu teso. Mas vivia de doações. Mas porquê que morreu teso? Porque a nossa comunidade não apoia os conscientes. A nossa comunidade não apoia os conscientes. E nós temos que acabar com isso. Todos os nossos grandes libertadores morreram sem um tostão. Morreram em situações económicas completamente complicadas, em que as suas famílias, depois quem teve que tomar conta foi outras pessoas. E depois tu tens esta malta da comunidade que alguém está a fazer algo e querem pôr entraves. Se querem aprender, leiam livros, não ouçam podcast. Até sinto vergonha de trazer alguém aqui tão culto e tão envolvido. Ele já foi moderador de debates de ícones. Pessoas ícones do movimento de libertação dos negros nos Estados Unidos. Como jovem advogado, e eles têm uma equipa de advogados, eles estão presentes em muita coisa e a malta adoram-lhes. Está aqui ele a dizer que desde antes de nós termos nascido já a malta consciente vivia de doações. E ele explicou a situação que se tu queres um projeto na comunidade para arrancar, ok? Se o projeto zelar pelo discurso daquilo que é preciso ser promovido do povo, não vai ser um banco que vai te financiar. Não vai ser... Não pode. Porque eles que te vão financiar são eles que te vão dizer a dada altura vais ter problemas. Porque há coisas que não vais poder dizer, há coisas que não vais poder fazer. E é como ele disse. 25 anos de carreira. Todos os meus masters são meus. Neste exato momento tenho uma companhia que já está a fazer curtas, webséries, futuramente filmes. A minha label, a minha própria distribuição. Criei o podcast. Pus lá um objetivo, mas eu não esperei para o objetivo ser atingido para começar o podcast. Porque eu disse, bom, se conseguirmos esse objetivo, eu começo o podcast. Nada, eu comecei logo o podcast e já fazia lives. Eu já fazia lives desde 2000, eu faço lives desde 2008, para aí, 2007, 2008. Sem nunca pedir um tostão. Vocês não acham que é maldade encontrarem em murais de tropas a dizerem que eu estou armado em pastor e que estou armado em pedir dinheiro às pessoas e isso é blá, 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 blá. Quando o objetivo que eu pus no patrão... Dá-me vergonha, mano. Que ele está nos Estados Unidos e ele fica... Uou, a malta aí em Portugal assim é que está. Mas eles sabem que todos os movimentos aqui nos Estados Unidos... Todos os podcasts, todos os criadores de conteúdos, os bacanos das palestras e etc. Todos cobram. Eles sabem que eles todos, para além de cobrar pelo seu content, eles todos vivem as suas plataformas de doações. E para tu teres... Pessoal, ele mesmo já me disse, esse conteúdo que eu partilho aqui com as pessoas, este conteúdo que eu partilho aqui com as pessoas, ele e mais pessoal que eu tenho fora, que entende, porque eles estão em sociedades mais envolvidas, dizem, mano, tu fazes isso de graça? Tu sabes que tem people a fazer palestras que não dizem metade do que tu dizes, a fazer um dinheirão do caraças? Sabes disso? Vocês sabiam que o Michel, por exemplo, o Barack Obama era presidente, mas estamos a falar do poder do discurso. Vocês sabiam que depois que ele saiu da presidência, ele agora tem um podcast? aqui Samorainer, meu mano, nós devíamos te pagar para fazeres o que fazes, mas pagar muito bem pago. Muito obrigado, meu irmão. Love you back, brother. Exato. Mas Samorainer, pega-te isso. Vou buscar lá Estados Unidos. Tu sabes o que é que eu estou a fazer. Tu sabes que o que eu estou a fazer a malta aí faz e não é como a nossa comunidade faz. Tu sabes disso, brother. Tu sabes a realidade. A malta quer nos destruir e etc. Olha, um gajo aqui tem patronos. Mano, não chegou nem a metade ainda do meu objetivo. Os bradas ainda nem cheguei a metade. Já estão a fazer as pessoas. Já houve patronos a saírem só por estarem ali aí a ler. Negros que não estão a fazer nem metade do meu trabalho. Já é porque a nossa mentalidade é esta cena da lavagem cerebral. Mesmo podem estar de acordo. Eu levei a minha vida inteira as pessoas a estarem de acordo com o que eu estou a dizer, mas não se manifestarem publicamente, fazerem isso só no meu DM, só em privado. E agora, como vocês viram, eu estava a falar com o meu mano advogado, e ele há anos, porque eu já lhe conheço há anos, ele me dizia sempre, mano, porquê é que tu não... Tu tens uma cena subsistente. Mano, o teu povo deveria te apoiar a fazer isso, mano. Porquê é que não fazes um crowdfunding ou não vais... Como é que ele diz? Ele diz que há uma cena nos Estados Unidos que se chama grant. São free money. É dinheiro livre que está no Estado, que depois se apresentas um projeto, eles te dão. Eu disse, não, mano, o nosso Estado não financia nada. Ele disse, então, you people? Porque, mano, tu tens potencial, tu devias fazer isso, então és artista independente, o teu dinheiro, as cenas que tu fazes, etc. Mano, eu não conheço muitos artistas com a tua discografia e com a tua ecletidade, e eu não conheço nenhum artista com esse range todo. Mano, é pessoal dos Estados Unidos. É pessoal dos Estados Unidos. Houve alguém dos Estados Unidos importante que me disse, e eu carrego isto comigo, me faz sentir bem. Ele disse, mano, o Kanye West é o Kanye West. Se tu estivesses num sítio como o Kanye West está, tu estavas acima do Kanye West, porque ele não faz tudo o que tu fazes. Pessoal, isso é alguém da indústria nos Estados Unidos. Depois um gajo tem que levar com estes gajos a atrasarem a vida de um gajo, mano. Ok, há coisas que eu digo, podem não estar 100% corretas, às vezes se calhar o feeling não é cena, ou podes não gostar, ou whatever, mas, mano, não estraga o que eu estou a fazer, porque eu tenho 25 anos de trabalho. Tu não podes chamar de caloteiro, não me podes chamar de enganar. Mano, mal eu fiz o Patreon, eu comecei logo a levar na primeira semana com people a dizer coisas incríveis, só porque estavam a patrocinar com 1 euro ou 2 euros. Ou... Não é o só porque não é desprezar, é... Poxa, ainda depois vens apoiar e vens dizer à pessoa, mano, a nossa comunidade não vai avançar assim. Eu não vou parar o podcast, ando a ter reuniões porque a network que estamos a criar vai ser mesmo feita. Vamos ter mais apresentadores, mais podcasts, mais people com conteúdo na mesma plataforma, seja Cultiva TV ou seja Black on Black One. O que eu faço nesta cena do sejam patronos é que eu tenho toda uma apuração. Está aí o mano Samorainer. Tu sempre estiveste muito à frente. Obrigado, irmão. Tem toda uma operação, people bull comigo, outras cenas, percebem? Que precisa de ser sustentado. E o meu dinheiro não vem do chão, porque quando um negro tem o meu discurso, os brancos não estão aqui para te dar emprego, para te ajudar, etc. Ou se estão, eles querem-te fechar. Eles querem fazer de ti como é que se diz, um exemplo. Então um gajo tem que estar a lutar com o sistema dos brancos, ainda depois tem que estar a lutar com o sistema dos blacks, e depois são blacks que não se juntam para lutar contra o sistema dos brancos. Porque estar aí só a mandar bocas e não estar não, isso não é nada, pessoal. Eu não mando só bocas, pessoal. O meu trabalho está aí, cada vez que eu tiro um álbum, o meu trabalho está aí, cada vez que eu trago alguém de fora. Sábado nós vamos ter... eu vou por aqui, ok? Deixa ver se nós conseguimos. Sábado vamos ter aqui uma mana de uma organização ambiental na Costa do Marfim, ok? E nós vamos falar sobre coisas muito, muito sérias. O que eu quero com o meu podcast, para já é vos trazer aqui a network que eu tive a criar toda a minha vida, ok? Mesmo quando ninguém estava a apoiar, ok? E eu tive a criar porque eu sempre tive esta ideia de criar uma ponte entre a minha comunidade e as pessoas que eu ia conhecendo no mundo que são importantes, de outros mundos, para a minha comunidade entender, pô, se é possível. Eu tive aqui uma bióloga muito importante, não é? Vocês viram? O grupo dela descobriu uma nova strain de HIV no Brasil. Ela pertence a um grupo de trabalho que eu pertenço. Eu trouxe ela aqui. Pessoal, vocês sabem que noutros sítios, tu queres ouvir uma bióloga como ela a falar, para já não ouves, porque tu não conheces people assim, e a não ser que vais à televisão. Eu trouxe-te aqui alguém. Vocês estão a ver quanto é que alguém na televisão tem que deslocar para trazer uma bióloga séria para o programa, para falar sobre o coronavírus e etc. Vocês são malucos, ok? E esses gajos ficam aí a dizer, porra, pessoal, pá, eu nem quero falar barbaridades, mesmo só movido por causa da ignorância das pessoas. Eu não atingi nem metade dos meus objetivos que eu pus e estou a fazer o dobro do trabalho que eu disse que ia fazer com os objetivos que ainda nem metade foram atingidos. Então deixem de ser maus. Deixem de ser maus. Há outras coisas no meio. Se amam, deixem ir, porque essas coisas não têm nada a ver com isto que eu estou a fazer. Então porque esta gente, eu já estava a fazer a minha cena antes dessas pessoas aparecerem na minha vida e se eu saber sequer quem é, ou virtualmente, ou mesmo fisicamente. Então se eu já estou aqui à frente, já estou aqui primeiro que muitos artistas, que vocês vieram conhecer depois, agora imaginem pessoas comuns, que acordaram para, Portugal tem racismo, Black Power, isto, aquilo. Agora, eu sou um gajo de uma linguagem muito particular, que veio do bairro, viu aquela cena toda, cresceu ali no meio do tráfico, da criminalidade, do abuso policial, da droga, disto e daquilo, não é? E até mesmo na minha música, gente, eu sempre tive vocabulário para fazer letras bem complexas, mas sempre eu quis fazer tudo muito simples, porque se a minha avó não entende, se a minha filha não entende, se o meu filho não entende, se o meu filho mais novo não entende, não vale a pena eu estar a fazer o que eu estou a fazer. Para quê? Para exibir que sei usar vocabulário muito caro. Não. O que eu estou a fazer, queiram as pessoas aceitar ou não, é serviço público. Porque o momento que tu estás aqui a vibar na minha energia, que eu te estou a abrir o cérebro, a praticar contigo até uma cena que eu acho super importante que tiraram das escolas, que é a aula de filosofia, que é as aulas que te fazem pensar. A gente deixou de saber pensar. E eu sei que eu tenho a capacidade, porque muitas pessoas já me vieram dizer, porra, porque mudei a minha visão e não sei o que mais, por causa da cena que estás a fazer, continua não sei o que mais. Poxa, porque eu tenho essa capacidade, é um dom meu, não é basofaria, é um dom meu, é a minha capacidade. Ok? Exatamente, está aqui, mano. Irmão, estás a fazer um excelente trabalho que nunca na vida iríamos aprender em escolas ou universidade alguma. Vamos em frente que lá chegaremos. Pega teço, você que é feliz dia de independência de Guiné, nossa terra mãe, come bebe. Sim, cabo-verdianos, vamos de Guiné que nós não vemos. Guiné, Senegal, aqueles países lá que não se põe. Eu canho, se nós que sabe, 24 de setembro, é que nós vai job. Nós celebra Guiné, lá onde que dar nos liberdade, lá onde que papá luta junto com guineenses que dá cabo-verdianos liberdade. Guiné é nosso povo mãe, nosso povo pai. No dia desse teu respeito. E além ali, a mim um homem, cabo-verdiano, bucatou é teu cabo-verdiano, está seta aquele cena ali. Ok? Guiné é de nós, a nós é de Guiné. E não devia estar junto com nós, mano, de Guiné. Ok? Bless, minha mano. Bom, chancei para modo em que estava para fazer aquele live ali, mas não recebe um sprint screen, ok? Não teve que dar manda para advogado, para modo, rapaz que brinca, mas a mim que está mais para brincadeira de crianças. Qualquer coisa que um olha na internet te desaprecia, minha cena, para modo pessoas criou jamal, pessoal, nós também começa a muito gente a ser processado, mão fora, nunca me que sabe, mão fora. E depois vocês não brinquem, os processos não é só processar e pagar as multas. Não, é processar e depois eu, como vocês ouviram o que ele explicou? A minha intelectualidade, a minha propriedade intelectual, se for prejudicada por causa de campanhas que estão a ser feitas para denegrir a minha imagem, e eu conseguir provar que antes disso estava a fazer X, como no podcast, estava a correr bué da bem, depois estes gajos agora começaram a fazer campanha, os números desceram, os patronos desceram e etc. Não é que vamos parar, mas eu só lhes estou a avisar. E o meu irmão advogado é que vai levar isso à frente. Vocês viram ele aqui. Ok? Companhia de advogados nos Estados Unidos não é companhia de advogados ali ali na zona, sem faltar qualquer pessoa de respeito. Pá? Isto é a internet, isto é o Facebook, isto é o Instagram. Isto não é de Portugal. Ok? Então o que eu quero dizer é que eu já me estou a sentir prejudicado em certas coisas. Eu não vou parar, não estou muito estressado com isso. Agora, o que eu estou a dizer à malta é: temos que ver que o nosso povo é ignorante. E depois há sempre um chico espertinho. Há sempre um chico espertinho. Que para mostrar aos outros que é mais pesado e que é mais mau, porque os negros são assim, sem querer faltar ao respeito a ninguém, mas os negros são assim, nós estamos sempre preparados para mostrar coragem, para mostrar que podemos fazer mal a outro negro. Rápido. Não, me sou empenhado a mostrar. Nós somos assim. Nós somos assim. Nós somos assim. Os polícias que mataram a Breonna Taylor não vão presos. Mas os negros estão preparados para bater outro negro, para matar outro negro, para fazer mal a outro negro. Parece que a gente vive para isso. Então, como eu não quero deixar as coisas se esticarem a um ponto que eu depois sinto que a minha integridade física pode ser prejudicada, do tipo, eu não quero estar num sítio com 50 gajos só porque eu sei que estou a ir a um sítio e pode aparecer um negro ou uma negra qualquer a sofrer de auto-ódio e pronto, e as coisas descambarem para o outro lado. Porque como eu não quero isso, eu quero avisar às pessoas que estão a brincar com o fogo para lhes dizer que as pessoas com quem eu lido não são de brincadeira, porque eu não sou de brincadeira. E vim encontrar fora, em pessoas muito importantes, o valor real daquilo que eu tenho. Como estava aqui o irmão Samorainer, o meu irmão Pega Tesso, Mariana Satacaba, que era lá das Marianas, tem a marca Pega Tesso, um irmão super consciente também. Há um irmão do desporto, tem uma marca, um irmão que faz muito por nós também, e está sempre nesse discurso do porra, rapaz. Sabe aquilo que você? Nós temos coisas sérias para fazer. E eu não quero estar aqui a processar people e a pôr injunções de ordens de restrição para pessoas não poderem estar nem a X metros de mim, só porque a minha comunidade não quer aceitar que o problema não sou eu, o problema é a malta que é atrasada. Porque está a comer doações no people. Então os nossos maiores nomes da história dos Estados Unidos viveram de doações. Vocês estão a brincar ou quê? Todos os podcasts vivem de doações, todos os criadores de conteúdos vivem de doações. O Stars, que é o boss da cena, mano. Então, poça. Exatamente. Olha aqui o que o Manetson está a dizer. Eu já disse que devíamos adotar novas condutas de comportamento que nos permitam exigir o respeito que merecemos. Não é só dizer que a Tuga tem racismo e temos zero de postura. Exatamente. Então todos os criadores de conteúdo têm a cena das doações e sustentam as suas plataformas de doações e de investimento. Há pessoas individuais que dão muito dinheiro. Então eu estava a ver o Stars, que é o papá do rádio de hip-hop lá nos Estados Unidos. Eu sigo o canal dele, tem um podcast tipo eu. Pessoal, se vocês dessem conta do volume de dinheiro que esses gajos fazem, porque a comunidade apoia, a comunidade sabe, tem ali 2, 3 horas ali com aquela malta a curtir e etc. E sabem, nos Estados Unidos a malta sabe que isto é trabalho, estás aqui sentado, família. Vocês já ouviram o que é que ele disse? Como é que ele é de outro sítio, ele vem me conhecer muito depois do meu people. Depois do meu people. E diz, mano, o trabalho que tu estás a fazer, as pessoas dão conta da dimensão de quanto é que tu vales daquilo que estás a fazer. Pessoal, e não é basófia, a malta de fora a dizer, então depois tem que estar a lidar com malta a prejudicar o meu trabalho só porque estão aziados, mano. Mano, se tu não és cantor como eu, mano, o que estás a falar? Se tu não tens um podcast como eu, o que é que estás a falar? Se tu não tens uma label, o que é que estás a falar? Se não tens uma marca, se não tens uma companhia de multimédia, nós não estamos a fazer a mesma coisa. Então o que é que tu estás a falar? E eu estou a insistir nesse sítio porque eu não quero ser o tal negro da comunidade que vai prejudicar a vida das pessoas a nível legal e judicial por causa da sua falta de controle das suas emoções. As pessoas não gostam de mim, na boa, mano. Querem falar mal das minhas costas? Sempre falaram. Agora, não se ponham em campanhas para destruir a minha cena, porque não funciona. Sempre falaram mal das minhas costas. Não vai mudar. Agora, estamos aí na internet e pensamos o quê? Que a internet é... Depois é isto, as pessoas nem têm noção de homens e mulheres adultas que depois também não têm noção do perigo de estar aqui a mexer nestas cenas. Então tu achas que por causa da internet não podes ter problemas? Hã? Não, Pedro Manuel Gomes, não é perder energia, é que eu quero inspirar a malta nova a fazer coisas. E se há gajos e gajas da minha idade que se põem a condenar aquilo que miúdos no futuro podem fazer disso a sua profissão, eu não posso permitir. Hã? E mais, em vez do pensamento egocêntrico de que temos que ler livros, pensa maior. Vamos abrir antes uma biblioteca onde podemos partilhar os livros, mas para isso é preciso investimento, right? Esta gente brinca mal. Exatamente. Em vez de dizer às pessoas para comprar livros, bora fazer uma biblioteca. Pois, mas é preciso dinheiro. E a própria pessoa que está a dizer isso, tu sabias que eu estou a escrever um livro? Sabias que estou a escrever, comecei a escrever um livro. E sabias que a minha ideia é escrever mais do que um livro? Então vejam, música, tenho a minha cena de cinema, para criar produções, para nos dar voz e imagem, literatura, estou a escrever livros e quero escrever mais, e quem sabe, não vou falar demais, a minha própria distribuidora, ando a ver artistas que querem trabalhar, se precisam de A, B ou C, quero abrir uma companhia para ajudar os artistas naquilo que são os seus desafios. Abrir uma companhia já está aberta. Para agora eu estou a fazer o trabalho que é, os artistas vêm falar comigo e eu a custo zero, custo zero, minha gente, eu estou a ensinar artistas sobre direitos. Vocês sabem quanto é que tens que pagar a um publisher para ele te explicar o que é que são direitos e tu não aprendes em 2 dias. Sozinho, mano, a custo zero. Os artistas vêm a mim, mano, tive este problema, mano, tive este problema, mano, tive este problema. Me disseram que tu é que és a pessoa que pode ajudar. E eu, pumba, estou lá. Sabem quanto é que custa? Infelizmente os nossos ainda não estão preparados e não conseguem ver muitas coisas, tanto boas como más. Nem mais, meu irmão. Exato, a Mónica Oliveira disse, eu sei que o plano é maior que apenas o podcast. Eles não estão a perceber. Exatamente. Então, a comunidade precisa de homens e mulheres que queiram dedicar o seu tempo naquilo que é a elevação dessa mesma comunidade. Como eu vos disse há bocado, há muita gente que pensa que dinheiro... Há muita gente que pensa que dinheiro, quando dás dinheiro a alguém, é porque te preocupas com alguém. Não. A coisa mais difícil e mais valiosa que podes dar a alguém é o teu tempo. José Landim Mendes. Para no mundo acusa, não tem que pôr mão no bolso. Cabo explica mais nada para que és alguém que quer ter noção. Tem que ser acima disso. Força comunitária precisa de alguém com aquele foco lá. Obrigado, minha mano. Obrigado, minha mano. Costa Nostra. Haters will always hate when you're doing something good, bruv. So keep doing you, brother. Keep up the good work. Keep the hustle flowing. They ain't ready. Salute, my OG. Ativismo não é só levantar a mão e gritar Black Lives. Yeah, exatamente. E pessoal, eu só estou-me a dirigir a este assunto porque eu, através disto, também consigo educar a geração mais nova que vai me ver e vai entender a conversa aqui. E por outro lado, porque eu não desejo mal à minha comunidade. E eu não quero estar aí a pôr processos em malta que depois, se calhar, nem têm a noção do que é que estão a fazer. Agora imaginem, porque estas coisas tornam-se sérias, tu levas com uma cena de restrição, tu levas com um processo em cima de difamação e destruição de carácter e andas a tua vida inteira a pagar alguém. 50 Cent que te diga, o Jay-Z que te diga, o Nas que te diga, muitos deles fizeram isso a people da zona. People daí. E eu não quero ser esse gajo, mano. Para quê? Para quê? Para quê? E depois, para finalizarmos, a malta vem-me falar, mas tu falavas mal do Sam, do Valete. Mano, eu sou rapper. Através do rap e como artista, falei de outros artistas que achei que estavam a fazer coisas que eram prejudiciais para a minha comunidade. Portanto, tu não tens seição nisso. Se tu levaste a mal que eu, como rapper, disse alguma coisa a outro rapper, tu não és um rapper. E se tu és um rapper, como alguns novinhos que andam a querer aí esticar o pescocinho, esta conversa não é para quem cheira a leite, isto não é conversa de meninos. Se nós tivéssemos respeito dentro da comunidade, existem homens velhos, mais velhos que estão com alguns mais novos a fazer conspiração sobre pessoas da nossa sociedade, e esses mais velhos diriam aos miúdos: ouçam, eu não estou de acordo, vou pôr com a curtir gás, podes não curtir dela, podes não curtir dele, mas vocês não são colegas, o que ele já fez e o que ela já fez falam por si, e ainda que a gente não gostemos, temos de respeitar, porque há pessoas que dependem desse trabalho, há pessoas que gostam desse trabalho, há pessoas que seguem esse trabalho. Ok? Portanto, vá pessoal, colhe quem planta, foi um live muito informador. O meu mano provavelmente vai partilhar isto, porque isto foi em inglês com a malta dele nos Estados Unidos. Ok? Não se esqueçam, sábado sábado teremos live com a Darlene Kassem, de uma organização ambiental da Costa do Marfim, e ela vai falar sobre vários assuntos. Nós não vamos falar só do ambiente, ok? Vou chamar aqui mais uma irmã africana para nos explicar também um pouco dos desafios. Samurai, minha mano. E eu, mano, minha sabem fazer um remix de Street Life. Botei entra nela. Uma mana da Costa do Marfim, vou-lhe trazer cá, ela tem uma organização importante. Vai ser em inglês, não se esqueça, o bilingual todos os meses, no último sábado do mês, é às 19 horas e é em inglês, ok? Londrino AC é em inglês às 19 horas de Portugal. Eu vou trazer ela para falar não só do que eles estão a fazer lá em relação ao ambiente e em África, mas também ela vai nos falar um pouco sobre a Costa do Marfim, a nossa comunidade lá e etc. Agora imaginem, quanto é que vocês acham que deve custar ter esse tipo de convidados num programa? Essa gente, né? Pensem só e reflitam antes de abrir a boca para falar em cocó. Mesmo que não gostem de alguém, porque nós todos não estamos certos a toda hora. Eu sei que eu sou insuportável, eu sei que eu sou imperfeito, ok? Eu sei que eu sou teimoso, eu sei que tenho os meus defeitos. Mas as coisas que eu estou a fazer de bem são factuais, estão aqui, ok? Então, minha gente, ok? Colhe quem planta, cultiva. Vou deixar aí o flyer com toda a informação do podcast de sábado. E love you, my people. Nunca se esqueçam disso. Às vezes posso não falar as melhores coisas, às vezes posso... a interação pode ser mal interpretada, mas o que eu tenho é amor pelo meu povo. Se não tivesse amor pelo meu povo, já me tinha vendido e já tinha vendido cultura como muitos de nós fazemos, ok? So, bless.